everybody. Today we are going to be creating a winter glove. Okay, so what you need today is a piece of white paper, a pencil. You can have crayons off to the side, colored pencils, or markers. Okay, so we can color it in. The first thing we're going to do, I'm actually going to use this pencil because it's a little darker. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a mitten. Okay, so we're going to have to use a curve. You can do the mitten for this hand or for this hand. Okay, since I am left-handed, I'm going to use this hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hand out like this, and I'm going to start kind of towards the bottom, my wrist. You can see that, my wrist. I'm going to come out a little bit, and I'm just going to go around, leaving a kind of a 1-inch space, going around my hand, and then around my forefinger since it's a mitten. Come down, I'm going to lift my hand up. Ooh, looks like a comfy mitten. And then I'm going to connect these lines down here. Okay, now I'm going to have to decorate my mitten. So here's what I'm thinking. I think on the bottom I want kind of like a poofy, nice, warm fabric. So I'm going to just maybe draw that. Maybe I'll erase this part and maybe make the poof on the top as well. Okay. And for here, what I want you guys to do is I want you to create some patterns, okay? So patterns mean something that's repeated. It's either can be an organized pattern or a random pattern. So what we want to do first is what you can do is you could do anything you want, but I'm going to show you an easy way to create patterns. What you could do is separate the glove into sections. So making a curved line here, separating it with lines. That. Okay. And of course you could do something completely different, but I'm just doing it like this. There we go. Right, now you got to start thinking of some symbols. Maybe I want to use symbols that remind me of winter. So what kind of symbols remind you of winter? Think about it. I know. How about snow? It doesn't really snow here much anymore, but maybe on this one I'll do some snowflakes, so I could just do cross X and then add more X's on top of it. That kind of reminds me of snowflakes. Okay. What else reminds me of winter? Ooh, I know. How about mountains with snow on them? Mountains with snow on them. And remember, you don't really want to copy Miss Siegel. What you want to do is you want to kind of create your own patterns and symbols and drawings that remind you of winter. Okay, so there's one. Let's see, what else reminds me of winter? Well, gloves, obviously, that's a glove. Let me think. Oh, and maybe I just want to do a design. So it doesn't always have to remind you of winter, but maybe you want to just do a design. So maybe I'll do maybe a heart design like this. Why not? Anything you want. I'm just decorating a glove. Keep warm this winter. Right. Okay, yeah, it's starting to get cold now. All right, let's think of another thing. Oh, I know. How about hot chocolate? I'm gonna do an oval. Do a row of cups. candle. Maybe a marshmallow right here. Maybe a marshmallow in the middle. And then another hot chocolate mug. This is a little tricky to draw, but remember, you're doing your own pattern. So this is just another idea you could do. Okay. All right. So my next one, I think I want to make my next one a little simple. I'm just going to do little dots like this, so it kind of looks like snow falling. Snow. I already feel like it's cold. Today I went on a walk and it was really cold. It was really windy too. Alright, as I'm doing this one, I'm thinking about my other idea. Oh, I know. What about fire? Every time it's winter, I like to make a fire in the fireplace. So I'm going to try to do flames, fire, and then I can color them in. Red and yellow, blue down here. I like roasting marshmallows on an open fire. Yep. It's real fun. There we go. What else reminds me of winter? Oh my gosh. Of course. What else reminds me of winter? Christmas trees. And I know not everybody celebrates Christmas, but decorations, Christmas, that reminds me of, because I see it everywhere, especially when I'm out and about. All right, and then up here, maybe I'll do some icicles. You know the icicles, and it gets really cold outside and the water drips down and then it just turns into ice. That's what icicles are. All right, I think that's good. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a black marker, and it could be a Sharpie or a black marker that came in your backpack. I'm going to just do it with a Sharpie though. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just trace it. I'm just going to be really careful. Anything. And I don't think I'm going to color it in today. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to trace it for you. And what you can do is you can color it in after. Okay? I like to trace what I draw because I think it's kind of it makes my drawing look a lot better. Like, makes it look more complete. And then when I color it in, kind of makes it pop a little better. And if you did your patterns, you can also choose different colors for each section. So each of these sections, you could do a different color. Ooh, mountains. Oh, that makes me want to go skiing. I can only go skiing for about 2 hours max, though. I'm not a big skier, but the rest of my family is. Ooh, it just gets too cold. Oh, those are mountains. So you might still be working on your patterns right now, so I'm hoping that you're taking your time So you don't have to go so fast like Miss Siegel. I want you to take your time, make it look nice. Because I want to see them next week. Come back. And my coffee mugs, my ellipse, straight lines on the side, my curve on the bottom, my little marks that look like it's hot, my hot marks, my hot squigglies. I could really use a hot chocolate right now. Okay, almost done. Line again. Dots. Okay. Put my line again and my fire. I am almost ready to color it in. I think what I'll do is I'll probably use crayons for coloring it in. Christmas trees. And last but not least, my icicles. And I am done. I cannot wait to see your gloves. Oh, and I forgot this one. And after you color it in, what you can do is you can cut it out with scissors. You can cut it out, okay? And then you can hang it on your wall. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I can't wait to see what you create. Bye, everybody.